Next up is one of the personal favourites, the Cabernet Franc. Now we're going to hear why.
Torsten, the Cabernet Frank 2008 is one of the wines that possibly has us work the hardest in the cellar and in the vineyard. We would work through this vineyard no more than 5 or 6 times, removing green tips, green shoulders, big bunches. The cultivar is prone to big bunches, so we would cut the bunches in half just to make sure that we have nice even ripening throughout. We break leaves on the afternoon sun side as well, so we have good sun exposure, and to get rid of the sort of the green flavours which Cabernet Franc is sometimes tends to have. Then once we get to the cellar, all is not made yet, because Cabernet Franc naturally is quite a lean wine, which is why it's so fantastic for a blend, for example, in the journey. But for us to bottle it on its own, and this doesn't happen every year, it needs to have a nice mid-palate, nice body to it. And the 2007 was our first bottling, this being the 2008 is just as stunning a wine. Typical notes of mint and mulberry with a nice dried herb finish. This wine also does very well with red meats of all sorts. Personally, I like mutton with it as well again. And it's something for the collection. I think it's something which you wouldn't see, as I say, for every vintage. So when you do get a special vintage, we would only put it in bottle for an exceptional vintage. So if you do see it, it is definitely one to have.
How many of them do you make?
We only make about 5,000 bottles of this one.
Very nice. Can I taste some? Awesome. That'd be lovely, thank you. You see that linger, which is important in a Cabernet Franc. Sometimes they can be quite short. I feel this one just absolutely hangs in the mouth. Very smooth.
Very smooth. Thank you.